Okay, so um, let me just load this bitch up quickly. Keep each other company. Yeah, like I heard this song for the film like recently again, but it wasn't anything crazy. But I mean, solid song. Anyways, and I don't care how directional bias because look, this up close candle, right? This one here at some point, price traded past its open. So and it closed past its open, but not the wick low. So when this candle goes up, closes past it's open and it's closed, right? I'm now seeing this propulsion block flip type of thing. When you also have this up close candle here, let's say about that body gets traded to here. Additionally, right there. Okay. Now, because the spreads here on FTMO, they're not as nice as what the deriv one would be. Um, and I will open that one up shortly. Already, the main one becomes this down close candle. You see how it's open, never gets traded to, but the wick high does. Now, I don't know if you can do it. Oh shit. What the fuck, bro? Oh, it's just this. Um, I meant to put if you put like if you had a buy limit over here, right, and that stop loss, say right, for fuck's sake, if that's the buy limit, I just want to say, where's the bloody stop loss then? So say that would be about minus 950. Look, I just want to set like stop losses and shit. Okay, so right, let's do it like this. If the buy limit had to be, say it's like, it's got to be there to account for spread, and the stop loss 266.59. Okay. Uh, 6.5. And then the take profit would have. Shit. Mm. Yeah, I see that a live stream is actually locked in on this window entirely. Anyways, so if a take profit point of say the buy side here, a very simple trade, that high is 2671.52. It's 2671.52. So that in itself is 2,150 from a risk of what? 335. So actually, if I wanted to risk 1%, I would need to have about 3x. So think of it this. Oh shit. Getting too close. I'm not sure where it was. But you see that. So from $300, it was returning over 2 grand. And all I had to do in that moment was just, if I just about 1%, say like $1,000 on a 100K account, I would have made around 6K. I would have been about 6% return just on that. And if you take the the 2% I would have gotten from this short. Admittedly, I should have held it a bit longer. But say like 1%, I could have almost done an entire phase of a prop firm challenge doing what? And he saw this is why there was this guy now on YouTube who was like, yeah, when you're not in like the market and stuff like that, you don't know exactly what's going on because you guys have only ever traded in the market. If you just look at this thing, right? Judging this trend line here, you get a trend line bounce and an engulfing candle. If you had bought over there with your stop loss there, I'm not saying that's well, it's not my strategy. I don't have to say I'm not saying it's not my strategy, but someone could have made money if you um, look at the price action over here in terms of this. Somebody sees a break and they see, to drive higher, and another drive higher. You know, they might be even drawing the price action in like that, and they manage to then see the close, and they're like, okay, cool, they're gonna go short. I mean, like lately, and I think now what I'll do is, you see how like gold has been fatting khat a bit. It's like, I'm sure like the market knows that people want to must get into the trade up there, and everybody wants this. What fucking year am I in now? Look at this propulsion block after working through the entire thing. It's now 9:30. I cannot lie. This chica is just asking to be bought, bro. My stops, honestly, you can. I think it's quite actually a big trade too. Hey, fuck it, bro. We'll risk like 3% on this thing. TP is plain and simple. This should pass this FTMO thing. I think the maximum daily drawdown is also 5%. So because what I'm saying is, if we draw this line, I don't know why all of these lines are just such a shitty color. Um, because if you're on like the 1 minute, I can guarantee that price probably closed past that. So we've made the inversion. We were just pulling back lower. Ole. Bee, ba, ba, dee, ba. Uh, Honestly, I would have loved a nicer entry, like say in this whole fib range and shit, like in a bit more. So I might just I'll collapse it there, right? And I'll set up. Wait, actually, what time is it in New York, bro? It was -5 7, so shit, still 9:30, bro. I wonder what fucking 1 minute is doing. just want, I don't want to buy, say, at like, you know, any of these decent, or once we get a buy signature to go higher. But this background needs to change. My good fucking hell. It's burning my eyes, bro. Maybe we can be each other's company. Company. Yeah, you see, I, oh, it's clearly evident here as well that with through the entire gap. I just wanted like maybe I should have stayed in that long, but it's fine. I'll just wait for another type beat formation. So you see how like just a single trade here on the that can be just think of it, board here targeting this high, and that was if I left a runner as well. I could have passed an entire prop firm challenge. See, now I need to close, and then I'm ready. Now what's lucky is that in this case, stop loss only needs to be about here. No, on smooth, well, only have got about $2,000 of risk. We'll say like 2% risk here. So just gotta let this jobby play out. Objects. Oh, what a perfect time to buy. Come on. Oh shit. I'm already done $1,000. Come on. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go up. But I must say, like, I prefer from the little, backtesting stuff I've been doing lately and, say, wait, is this actually a correct time? Oh shit, it is. Like, say here, right, when you look at from like, 2 o'clock, this whole like pre-market here, there's always these small moves if you opt to trade London session. Now it must hoy. See this whole up close kind of like drew. Look at that wiggler. Come on. Think of it. At times, I would see price dumping a wick like that, or like a serious down close candle, and then you don't buy it. But whenever you get serious down close candles, in some range, it's the best time to buy. Like say in this one here, right? Once you get to around the 50%, you see like they start dumping. So you buy up here, these strong ones here as well. You can buy them too. See, now, like now, I trail my stop Sadly, like I would want to move it here and add to this trade here, but I don't think there's enough margin for it. So I'm on 1,712, 100,712. You just gotta, and yes, sadly, this is not a real funded account. I've been trading synthetics, and might as well come see what we're on this side. Obviously, if this is made a right, if it makes like a bearish change in the state of delivery, so if it closes below this level here, we can just use this bloody horizontal line. Yeah, come on, geezers. But again, like it actually is problematic that I'm trading the 1 minute when I'm not with it, like in some kind of macro and stuff. So nice. Each other's company. Ah, oh dear. There's been a bearish change in the state of delivery. The stop loss is in the crosshairs. The stop loss is in the crosshairs. The stop loss is in the crosshairs. Oh, oh, oh. Molested. Absolutely molested. I mean, I think I've lost like more than enough for the day, but I feel like I have to just double down here. Right. Hi, Gogo. Hey, Bana. Hey, oh, but actually, look at the south side here. But you know what I'm gonna say now? It's just a demo. Hey, Bana. Hey, Bana. Okay, now you must see. Because I wasn't actually just thinking that, oh, it's 9:30 and price might want some sell side and shit. Now you go higher. PM session, I'm going to be using a real account if I see a setup. Um, but strictly based on the 15 minute what say it can give me. If this 15 closes like this, nah, this is going to be perfection here. Ay, Shikutega. Shikaku. Oh, Shikato. I forgot the one. But what does suck is that on the 5 minute, you do see, price making. It's made an inversion fair value gap here. It's now going to make this bearish propulsion block. Unless the 5 minute can close, you know, all the way up here. No ways it's gonna do it. Oh my days. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Lads, we're scalping our way back to victory. You pull back up. Fuck. Fuck. Um, Gonna put all the stop losses just a bit like slightly below here. 1, 2. Put on your dancing shoes. 3, 4. But then again, look, has this looked like a very nice PM session? No. But also, if you look at yesterday, right? My goodness. Fuck. Right? Yesterday, price moved quite a bit. And what needs to be checked all the time is look at that initial move down. Right? I've realized as of late that, oh shit, I forgot where that low was. I think it's showing it. You can find, or you can make sometimes more money from a candle like this than a full-on engulfing. And why that is the case, I will show you. Also, just make sure that open and first go 15. So, anyways, what I was getting to was right. So the day likely begins here. This is the open. Trades higher, comes back lower, expands like that. Right. If you are active here during this time of the morning, this year's London session. All right. Market is essentially primed here, waiting for a perfect opportunity. You don't get a lowest down close candle here on the 15. You have one inversion there. My goodness. Could have had some decent entries. Enter here, stop, and could have been a very successful trade. I mean, this one now here, I was even saying to that like German guy, let's just come and trade PM session. But I figured now I was a bit quote unquote bored, so let me come house around. Like a very simple strat, I think now as well is sweep and just like you see this here, dark close candle, you close above it. Oof. Tomorrow morning I have to go on a run. I have to. I'm going on a run. Ooh, it's just teasing the stop loss. Just I think this thing is gonna get blown today. Oh, GG's. Well, this challenge has been failed. Why was it failed? Over trading and over leveraging. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't even get like a lot of these guys who like trade gold and stuff. It's like let's say you've drawn a trend line from, you know this one from this that swing high gives you this one. Then you get this rejection and there's this nice sell off, right? So that's like a week of where it first opened up here and then it traded all the way up to it. You traded that rejection, and by the looks of it, that's something like I think some would call this. But like, how many points is this? Shit, that all was $64 of gold, and potentially if you held it shows the following week, it's you know 116. So, anyways, the next time you come near it, so now say adjust like the trend line and that you say make it that one now. Because here we then fall short of it, we pull back. Because then mind you, then on like the lower end, you have say when like this one first it's formed. So now again you have a case of from that trend line touch that there's again another 130 something. Because say if you go into that um like rectangle. Actually, I think maybe the I don't even know where I drew it. Oh shit, I drew it around about here. So like yeah, I mean you would have to say for about yeah this high, that high, and then this one here. You see this delivery here with this candle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 16 hours where it was just trending up kind of. You've already had it say oh before the stuff. It's this one strongly. Even just like in terms of the body close here, it's quite strong. And the market just starts comes back down, and then you obviously have, or you would have initially. I mean, now I'm drawing a 4 hour here. Let's say, but by the time that one appeared, this is now your current trend line. So I think it's like now it's not quite enough for me to just see it and say, cool, I'm gonna get in long here, because then where's my stop loss? It's okay, cool. We've say it's again if you go back to like the weekly and stuff, have a few pairs. Just sucks. I can't use the week time frame on. Or I would have done it. Uh, delete all this. Wait. Where's the object list? Hey, oh, look at what I see. I see, like, I want to delete all this shit here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So this is not on the. It's a whole wide world. So now hopefully on a cleaner weekly chart. So it's like, okay, I see, it's like dying. So you say, fine, this is a very reasonable point to have a swing low, and at some point, this level here. So say up to the market, that's your swing low, right? When price interacted with it over here, you get that notification, right? Potentially, if you're on the right end, you could have surfed this whole run up from about, say, there, like 80 something points, or if that's just your first entry, you're probably looking for, you know, a high, way up there. So then you get this. So now you've drawn this trend line. You don't get a touch here. This week, you get a touch. It's consolidating. That week closes. You move it again. Previous week, still, quite choppy. So that's now basically one, two, and then a third week here as well after it's formed. Here, still quite choppy. You don't quite, get anything good. Now you've got that. Now you can't just have the bottom. Now throughout all of this, first you had that, then, like, say with like each day, think of it. You make that high, or that on this day, that's the trend line, right? This week here, and we fail to close above it. The following week again, as we're making these new, highs for the trend line to now form, we're not closing past it. So what does this year kind of show? From about December all the way into about January 2024, do you see how, like, the price action is quite dead here? And why is the price action a bit dead? All this holiday. Hmm. So is it weird how Michael always speaks about he wants to come? You know what? I'm gonna have to take a note of this because this here is son. I've got. Well, do I have a gold journal thing here? Cause it's a whole lot. Yes. Um, I do have gold here, and maybe also that's slightly now this kind of period we're coming into, of if we're heading into the holiday season now, and we now trade back into this unfilled fair value gap. Maybe the Trump sentiment might keep pushing it for a little bit, but we might find ourselves consolidating within this gap for a while. That would not be nice for December because I was hoping to make some money during it. But I mean, one still can trade. I think this is then dead ass is gonna have to be the dead of stuff. In I'm just gonna be making these notes in independent price consolidated given it is using random items. Then from Jan, April, right, April to about June, price section. I would argue up until July as well. But I mean, it's trending upwards. But I think that this is a period of where once say highs like this are formed, so you formed it, okay, cool. Once you get notification that okay, price is at this point. I mean, this is where you almost have like monster trades. Insane. You say you have that. I mean, if you just go to a monthly chart, because why not? Hey yo, listen what I say. Say about this high to this high. Uh, it gave you this very strong level. So like coming to, I think it's like this wick above here. So this high set gold up for this, extreme buy it went for. I mean, this here technically is a bullish breaker on the monthly, and I will note its high as well. We'll make this one a golden rod color. If I want the monthly, let's see what the daily kind of offered in that regard. Uh, So I mean here, literally once price trades into it for a few days, a bullish change in the state of a bullish change in the state of delivery occurs on the daily. Propulsion block here happens as well after an inversion is created, and you get this lovely buy program November 2023. December, like we said, we are kind of consolidating all throughout. Then it came back, January as well, first week of Feb. We get this nice bearish change in the state of delivery lower, just to clear, some sell side inversion. Kind of just started creeping up. End of Feb, nice big push up. I mean, I think like just in terms of like breakout traders as well. If you just look at the bodies, look at that body and look at that body. The trend is up. I mean, at this point here already, you can say that the trend is slowly shifting bullish. It's not bullish yet, and then you see how price reacts to this level here. It's completely random though, no? Um, and then say from this point again, just on the candle bodies, you see the rejections here, over here. So I think maybe like also this is just a good way to see um, like how where's the price shifting to it. Because if you can tell yourself as a trader, okay, cool, in the market is in this holiday period, let me actually open derivative. I want to see. I hope the synthetics don't slow down over the holidays. Ho, 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 ho. I know surely this 15 minute ended up, just it's such a stupid way to have to scroll. Like what fucking year are we in, dude? Like why does it go so far back? Just doing it this way. Can't lie. Maybe this is some south side this pretty lady wants to see. Anyway, so as you can see here, this holiday season, wait, so let's put off auto scroll, does that. The previous holiday season, um, see like December, we get this kind of splurge higher. January come back down. Last one was a bit slow, right? And then this holiday season is quite slow. The previous one, I believe, had still quite a bit of volume in it. Not the best, but you know, a little. This one here as well, like it's quite slow, as must say. So, I mean, look, we can just keep going further back for the sake of it. November, this yeah, that's the one I was just at. Uh, this December, Jan. I mean, this here is quite a bit of volume. Was the previous year, then not the whole election stuff. Was it 2016? Shit, is that meant to be somewhere here then? Okay. So yeah, I mean, like end of November, so that's 1, 2, 3 weeks, like 4 weeks or so went so crazy, and boom, slow, slow, and then as you're coming into the new year, so I'd say like you could fish out an an opportunity there. Why am I stuttering so bad? Fuck is this window, dude? All right, let's get into the synthetics. So in terms of step index, and you know, yeah, I can't lie. The battery in this mouse is absolutely fucked. Don't quite want to watch or anything. So you can just see, right? You've got this market. I mean, like starting from way back when, you've got this strong downtrend. Okay, so auto scroll and fuck. Let me just hide this whole thing. It won't let me go past anything more. Anyway, so if that's the down, all right, then even are these like the shapes? The fucking rectangle button should be here as well. Anyways, if that's then say you're slightly closer trend and stuff like that. If we go to a weekly then, right? Cool. We've closed outside of it. We've kind of rejected. If this week were to close above here, I mean, you've got to say start, you know, let's just look at this week here now, right? Recent days. I said, down days, you clear the sell side, and then just boom, boom. Two very strong buying days. And look, a buying day like yesterday, if you're hitting one of those a week and making very good returns, can't see why more would be needed. But yeah, no, this thing's been chopping for a bit now. So so I mean, I guess here the same thing with like the trend lines kind of applies. Of once you've just like had them drawn out, like if you see okay, cool prices near a daily and you've got, can't even lie, if you can, you know, for fuck's sake, here a clean breaker play. Imagine a breaker, pull back, another change in the state of delivery here, buy again, propulsion lock again. Just my days, bro. Like if I can show up for like a full on session and say, okay, cool, no, this is showing like these late hours. But I'm like, shit, no inversions here. By the time it gets to an inversion, like this market is not even in a, it's not even in like a discount no more. So you're like, okay, cool, but today or whatever, I had nothing. I couldn't take a trade. What the fuck, right? Then a time like this comes and you see this clear, in the state of delivery. You need to be, or like, oh, I need to be able to see, okay, cool. You also set this low and that low. This is a breaker and that's a breaker. So once you close, if this is your, this is how I'll take care of you. I'm not sure if it's 1.5. Then you need two. Uh, okay, so I can just flip it. Hey, that's 1.5 or obviously that's if you, well, hold on actually. No, I'm lying. That's actually half. This here is your one. I wonder what fucking properties I put into this. Because why aren't the bloody levels showing here? Okay, wait. So here's 0, and then you're 1.5. You've got to be 150, I'm assuming. Then you're 200. So 0. Ah, so 100 needs its. I have two zeros. In one, it's 100. It's 2.5. Add 3. Add 3.5. Add 4. So this is 400. This is 350. 350. This is 3. It's 2.5. Okay. So so this would be your 1 to 1, right? Then that's your 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and potentially like a 1 to 4, just from this. And that's and once you add here, this 1 to 4 becomes 1 to 5, and once you add, it becomes a 1 to 6. If I say work um for say like 2.5K, I'm like, okay, fine. There's no money to do anything else but just trade, right? So you've got 2.5 grand, and from 300 um dollars, you go and say, cool, I've just gone and hit the 1 to 6 or 1 to 7, but almost made 100% return on your total capital, right? So if you take that money, then from there, obviously, you take that to a 10K prop firm challenge, and then say now with that whole 10K prop firm challenge, you get your first split, and that's 7 grand. From that, say that whole prop firm thing takes you about a month or like a month and a bit. While you're doing that, the prop is literally showing up, and this thing does show. I think Control M is market now. It's showing up on the live stream, but it's not showing up on the fucking window, dude. Like 11, for Ghana, this thing is completely screwed. Literally, like what's being seen on the stream versus my screen is like I can't see any of the toolbars or the mailbox. I can just see a chart. Why fuck? Okay, I guess we're back here together. So Control M for the market watch. Let's say if I start taking a dabble in fuck, why do I have a damn moving average on this shit? Indicator list. I don't use moving averages. Um, Obviously it's on its way. Absolute maza, in all honesty. But as well, we break above it. Shit. I just I just hate MetaTrader. I can't even lie. Everything about how it fucking moves and works is just shit. I mean, look at some of these hours. Just consolidation. I mean, this was actually a clean change in the state of delivery. Like if you watch this every 4 hours, you're like, okay, cool, boom, we just got a propulsion block here, and then for longs. If you wanna love me, here's what I'll do. What This is just insanity, man. Shit. Imagine October. Fucking out. Where is it? 25,000. Damn. If I had like bought in and I started like averaging in on my position, fucking hell. See, I mean, some good days in August. The strong buys here as well. A lot of chop for a while here, but so I guess like either way you look at it, man, the market's gonna consolidate. But on like a day like this, if we were to go back to it on like the 15 minute, which is where I had seen my entry stuff, yo, that was that was fucking painful, bro. To just get violated like that. He wasn't in October, man. Had to have been now in November. Like, yeah, you wonder, right? A bullish breaker. I'm trying to silence shit. Why? This one here as well. I should have held more. I know it was after them lot. It wasn't that trade as well. I think hours, so it had to have lasted a while. Maybe around the 9th, after the 13th. Was it was it that recent? Oh yeah, it's this one here. Bought here with a stop this low, right? And from where I would have wanted my stop loss. Okay, so let me just quickly, in terms of this, from that high, hey, this phone is annoying me now. So about here, right? 1, 2, 3 R, 4 R was reached already, right? I should have been fucking content with that shit and just closed out, or at least closed out 80% of that. Then being stopped at break even, well, it wasn't gonna be a big problem. Um, then here we come and we make an inversion fair value gap, come on down lower, come on down into these propulsion blocks here, and it just scoots off higher. So there could have been another long. Think of it, a trade on the 15th and a trade on the 16th. If these trades are good enough, I should be able to say for the next 2 days or so, I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm going to come back. And then you wait again. Quote on the exchange instead of delivery and you get stopped off for that day. Quote done for that day, right? You leave it, then you wait again. And if you manage to then get lucky, say like somewhere here as well, with like a breaker move, then you get in long. You get in lucky here, you get in long then. But it's literally like a week. It's 2, 3 trades a month. It's like 10. No, I'm lying. 12 to 15 trades a month maximum. I'll come back and make another stream during the PM session.